Good afternoon, amigos, from
deep in the heart of Texas. That's right, we are coming back to Mexico soon, but today...
Very soon.
Today is a big, huge day for us and for you guys as well. You guys have been talking about this for, well, since the day we set foot in Mexico,
Yeah.
and Greg and I have been talking about this for more than a year now. Today is the day we are going to finally apply for temporary residency.
Wah, wah, wah.
But first, it's time to get our passport photos taken. Now, if those aren't the best passport photos you've ever seen. Now, in case you're new around here, I am Hillary.
I'm Greg, Ogoyo.
And we are the Kinetic Kennons. We've been living in Mexico for just over 2 years now, traveling, sharing the beauty of Mexico every single day on YouTube, except for the past few weeks when we've been in Texas, Mississippi, and Louisiana, spending Christmas and New Year's with our families. I think I got a little sickness, and I think it's homesickness from missing Mexico, but we will be back soon. Now, today is a very important day. Like I said earlier, we are applying for temporary residency, which basically means this in Hillary terms. Right now we're on a tourist visa, which means we have to leave Mexico every 180 days or 6 months. With the temporary visa approval, we will be able to stay for up to a period of 2 years. So if you're considering...
Bye-bye, mama.
If you're considering retiring or moving to Mexico for longer than a 6-month stay, a temporary visa or a permanent visa may be in your future. So hopefully today we'll be able to provide some helpful insight. If this video ends in tears, well, you know we weren't approved.
There's one thing we do not miss when we come back. It's driving. We have been driving all over basically the South these last week or two. These last 2 weeks or two. Last 2 weeks or twos? We don't like talking much neither. We are driving down to Austin. We're on a toll road here. I don't know what normal speed limits are in Mexico because we don't ever drive. The speed limit on this road is 130 kilometers an hour, 80 miles an hour.
We flying.
We're moving, amigos.
Now, why are we going to Austin instead of Dallas or San Antonio? So our good friends recommended that we ask in a Facebook group for sort of an easy consulate to work with, and Austin seemed to be the easy crowd favorite, so we're heading down to Austin. Luckily, my sister lives there. Yeah. So it just kind of works out best for us, but that is a recommendation we took from our friends and asked in a Facebook group, and it seems like people have strong opinions about consulates that have reputations that are easy to work with or maybe more difficult to work with.
And
so
from what we can gather, different consulates have different requirements and different requirements for becoming residents, which you would think it's a very, I don't know, governmental process that would all be the
like
same, but
yeah, there's it's up to their discretion, sort of things, how they interpret the law, if you will, similar to the tax code. So our plan and hope and goals for today is that we leave with temporary residency approval. Not sure how that's going to go. We have all of our handy dandy paperwork, our income information, our passport photos, copies of our passport photos, all the paperwork you could ever wish for. And
so we're going to take that down, drop it off.
Drop it off.
Hope we can meet with someone. Hope it's a viewer. Hope it's one of you watching. Hope it's a patron.
Please.
Hope it's someone that likes gringos in Mexico. Gringos viajando en Mexico.
So we really don't know what to expect from today, but that's why we decided to bring you guys along.
Well, here goes nothing.
I feel super nervous, like Judgment Day.
So I'm just imagining they're gonna ask us all sorts of questions like, do we like salsa? Can we eat tacos?
So they know it's real.
Can we roll the tortilla in our hand like real Mexicans? I feel like there's gonna be a little test in here, but amigos, we have been training for this. Well, we are officially not temporary residents of Mexico.
Yep.
But I think we knew that going in. We leave almost as confused
or more
as we did going in. So basically what is left at, and I think what we thought was gonna happen did happen. We, here in Austin at the Mexican consulate in Austin, you don't need an appointment you basically just go in, drop off our documents, turn left. We drop off our documents and then set another appointment. So that is what happened. But
yes,
the confusing part is it seems like a very bureaucratic government type thing with very systemized, it has to be done in person, need this, you need this, you need this. However, that information or lack thereof is different based on who you talk to, which consulate you go to.
Yeah, when you talk to them. For example, the information
was it before or after lunch? Have they had their pozole? Did they put salsa in their pozole? Was it blanco? Was it pozole guerrerense?
Yeah, for example, like the information that I had been emailed from this particular consulate didn't match the required information that he required when we got up there to the window. And some things like that. We ended up having to go and print a couple more things. We ended up having to have our marriage license, which we don't have.
With us.
With us.
We are married. Licensed.
Licensed to kill. Wait, to be married.
So we will be coming back to Austin. We set an appointment for, we won't quite tell you when because we got to figure some things out.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to Austin, hopefully pass
round two.
Bring back a piece of information or two, go through the interview process, and
I'm good at interviews.
Hopefully by that point we will be residencias temporales de Mexico. No sé, I don't know.
Okay, we're behind a student driver and we got one driving this car too.
A short while before returning to Mexico, we just needed to get our hands on some Mexican food, or the closest thing to it that we could find. We were at Chuy's in Austin. I believe this is the original Chuy's. All of mis amigos gringos, ya saben. One thing that really caught me off guard, that just made me laugh, was I'm reading the enchiladas. They've got southwestern enchiladas, a new Mexican tradition. I read that as a new Mexican tradition and thought to myself, how the heck does Chuy's know what the new Mexican tradition is, and how do they already have it on their menu? But it is new capitalized as in the state of New Mexico, so it is in fact not a new tradition from Mexico. It is from the state of New Mexico, apparently. Two other things I would like to note that we only find here in Texas, or we don't find in Mexico rather, is we eat our chips, tortillas with ranch, amigos. You don't find this down in Mexico. Also, almost as good or better. One thing, we might miss this more than family. Sorry, Mom. Chile con queso. Oh, look at that. Why don't we have this in Mexico? Dang it. Cut.
Chip fail.
Here we have chile relleno with pollo. Looks pretty good. We've got lots of beans, lots of rice. And this is a mix between tomatillo sauce with sour cream. Very Tex-Mex. Never had that. And we have quesadillas with or without cheese.
Con queso. That looks good. Tex-Mex, y'all.
That food from Chuy's was delicious, amigos. With this video, we are one step closer to becoming temporary residents, and we're also one step closer to being in Mexico. Amigos, we are very excited to be back filming and going back to Mexico and whatnot, and to be having this conversation with you on a daily basis. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the bell that way you get notified
every time
we upload a new video, and we will see you
tomorrow
from...
I don't know.